You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If that is cool, the like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. I'm about to get ready to get up and, get ready to go to work and all that good stuff. I seen this little segment on Twitter and all that. When it comes down to, is Jason Tatum a top five player in the NBA? Now, what's funny to me about this is that all of a sudden we're moving the goalposts when it comes down to players winning NBA, the top player on the team winning the NBA championship of being the best in the world, and being the number one guy in the league. Now, this lets you know that the NBA, okay, the NBA is no different from what you see happening in politics with the Democratic Party. I'm just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it all the way tall right now, right? Here it is with the Biden administration. Joe Biden is running around here taking care of all illegal immigrants. Anybody that ain't from the country, Joe Biden is out here giving handouts, all kind of shit. Meanwhile, motherfuckers that's from this land, born in this land, they got to get it out the mud, right? The NBA is doing the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Literally doing the same kind of thing. Handing out MVPs, handing out awards. The media is constantly the level of media attention and the level of how they don't like to scrutinize a lot of these foreign players is fucking disgusting, okay? And not only that, this woman right here has the audacity, if I'm not mistaken, ain't her name like, don't she got like an African name or something like that? Like I said, man, I don't want to say that she don't know nothing about basketball because she played basketball, but it's either she don't know shit about basketball or she's told to have this as her top five, because I don't believe that this is really her top five. So let's get into this real quick. Fair accuse.
I really think we should be more so focusing on this Celtics duo, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, both playing top 10 basketball, basically where we saw in the NBA Finals having two of the top 10 players in the NBA. No other team had a duo like that to finish the season. I did.
Now, here's my thing about that. She'll get up here and say that nobody else had. Everybody has dynamic duos. We are in the dynamic duo era. Like, that's where we're at right now. You have Kyrie and Luka. You had SGA and Hulk, the tall white boy. What's his name? Hoken or Hochet or some Home Chet or some shit like that. You had LeBron and AD. You had Dame and goddamn Giannis. You had Embiid and Maxey. Okay. Trying to think of some other teams right now. You had goddamn D-Book and Kevin Durant. You have, I can go on. You got the Joker and Murray, right? You have a bunch of dynamic duos in the NBA, right? But now the goalpost gets moved when it's, Tatum and Brown. The level of hate at this point, these people are just absolutely just hating on the Celtics. They're hating on the Celtics. They really didn't want to see the Celtics win. A lot of teams picked against the Celtics in certain series, especially when it came to the Mavs series. I mean, y'all thought Luka was Jesus Christ coming into the goddamn finals and shit. Y'all thought, Luka was going to come out here and walk on water, and him and Kyrie was going to get it done, and they was going to beat the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics just can't get right, and all this whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, everybody believed in the Celtics now. We all knew that Jason Tatum just a few months ago and a few years ago, it was, can the Celtics get it done together? Nah, man, I think they got to break that up and all this whole other stuff, right? This was just last year y'all was saying this. So how from them getting eliminated in Game 7 against the Miami Heat up until them now winning the championship that everybody believed Boston was going to win? Huh? Yeah, I know. It's crickets out here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyway, let me let this woman keep going.
Vote Jason Tatum first team All NBA. But here's my list. Okay, so if we're gonna go top 5, right? Nikola Jokic, obviously, Mr. Triple Double.
How the fuck is the Joker number one? I don't know what these foreign players got on Adam Silver or whatever the case may be, but I'm getting tired of niggas moving the goalposts when somebody wins a championship. Y'all swear up and down the Joker is the best thing in the NBA that happened in the last 5 years. That is a total fucking lie. Y'all just been handing this man MVPs, man. Y'all been handing him MVPs. It's ridiculous at this point. And the fact that Jason Tatum did not win MVP this year is disgusting. The fact he didn't win MVP or was even in the conversation of winning an MVP for real, the last couple years is honestly disgusting. Jason Tatum averaged 30 last year. And if I'm not mistaken, the Celtics finished either number 1 or number 2 last year. No talk about Tatum being an MVP, but y'all give it a Joker, even though this nigga finished 3rd this year. So he's the MVP this year, even though they finished 3rd in their conference. They didn't have a better record than the Celtics, but somehow, some way, this man still wins another MVP. This shit is disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. So according to her, the Joker is still the best player in the NBA. Oh my God, bro. This shit be making me mad, bro. But anyway, let's let this keep going.
Luka Doncic, who led the...
Now we got Luka, okay? Crybaby ass Luka, okay? Luka, I'm always hurt. Luka Doncic, a.k.a. I'm always hurt when things ain't going my way, okay? I'm making excuses, and all kind of shit. The media listen, man. The media has been playing with kid gloves when it comes down to Luka. Listen, when they lost in the finals, you know who they was blaming? They was blaming Kyrie. Kyrie Irving was the nigga who was taking all of the blows when Luka and them boys was out there losing the games, okay? When they was losing in the finals, motherfucker making videos and talking crazy about Kyrie. I heard Stephen A. Smith up there on ESPN going in on Kyrie Irving. But when it came to Luka, it was giving him criticism, but it wasn't like criticizing Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is not the man of the team. Now, I can get it if you was up until this point, into the finals, you were saying, man, Kyrie is the man of that team. Kyrie is the man of that team. Whose team is it? Is it Kyrie's team or is it Luka's team? Same shit that y'all do when it come down to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Is it Jaylen Brown's team or is it Jason Tatum's team, right? They don't do that shit when it comes down to, the foreign players. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that shit when it comes down to the foreign players, though. They don't try to break up Luka and goddamn Kyrie. No, they don't do that. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to Murray and goddamn Joker, they don't get out here and say, whose team is it really? Because Murray be out here snapping and he be going crazy and holding during the game. And then he's the closer. He be going out there finishing the job and shit. So who's really the man of the team? They don't do that shit, man. I need y'all to understand that, man. They don't do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be passionate when I come up here and I say this shit about when it comes down to Boston Celtics. I'm a basketball fanatic, okay? So there ain't no games and shit that I don't watch. I watch everything. Everything, nigga, everything. And plus I played basketball. So I understand, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to win a championship. It's hard to make it to the playoffs. Everybody thinks it's easy to make it to the playoffs. It's not easy to go through a long season. Motherfuckers gonna get in arguments. Motherfuckers might even get into fights at practice. Motherfuckers might get into fights in the locker rooms after games, heated arguments. You might get into it with your coaching staff. You might get into it with all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, family is family. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker got to go out there and handle that family business. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what kind of disagreements, what kind of political angles we might be indifference in and all this whole other shit. When we hit that court and that ball get tipped in that air, we got a job to do as a team, as a family. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand a lot of these things. But the media, they have people that come up there that played the game and know this kind of shit. Now, either they fanboyed out over a lot of these players or they're being told what to say and who to promote because this is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely disgusting, and it's being a hypocrite. Luka, the second best player in the world, and the nigga lost the championship? How? Oh, fucking the Joker, the best player in the world, and the nigga got knocked out in the first round? Are we serious? Are we serious? Did they get knocked out first round? No. They got knocked out in the second round, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they got knocked out second round. Right? So Joker, the best player in the world, and his ass got sent home in the second round. Okay? So let's get into that. Let's get into the next one.
League scoring at 34 points per game. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who averaged 30 on 60% shooting. I know there was a lot of criticism in Milwaukee, but
so Giannis Antetokounmpo, a nigga who got knocked out and watched his team get knocked out in the first round with this so-called back injury that this nigga had, or hamstring injury, whatever the case. This nigga was good enough to be sitting his ass, standing up on the sidelines, hype as fuck, but he couldn't get his black ass in the game. This nigga's the third best player in the league while he let Dame go out there. And if I'm Dame Lillard, I want the fuck off the goddamn Bucks. I ain't gonna sit up there and hold you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you good enough to get your ass out here and show up for these games and be hype and standing up and shit like that. Nigga, you good enough to go. You good enough to go. Everybody gave Kawhi Leonard, who's another ancient American, right? Everybody get out here and give Kawhi Leonard all kind of problems when it came down to him, sitting on the sideline, man. Kawhi Leonard, man. On the sideline, he quitting on his teammates. He should be out there playing with his team. But when it came to Giannis, ain't nobody say, oh, Giannis should be out there playing with his team. He out there, he letting Dame get out there and Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton and them boys. He watching them boys fight for their life. He ain't even trying to get into this game. Ain't nobody say nothing about that. But this nigga's the third best player. He's the third best player in the world. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop it with this shit, man. Real talk, man.
Those numbers are insane from Giannis. SGA has to be in the mix.
So now SGA is the fourth best player according to this female analyst on goddamn on ESPN. Now either this is her top four players that she would like to sleep with, or I don't know, or she don't know basketball. How the fuck is SGA, a nigga who got knocked out by Luka? This is what I be meaning. Luka got knocked out by the Celtics. Luka knocked out goddamn SGA, but somehow Tatum is not over SGA, even though the man that knocked out SGA in the playoffs got knocked out by Jason Tatum. But somehow Jason Tatum is not a top 5 player, according to this woman right here. This is crazy to me, man. The level of biasness, the level of hate, at this point, it's just hate. It's just hate, man. It's just hate. And it's just not wanting to give niggas their credit. And you know what? At this point, man, I'm fine with it, man. I'm fine with it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because, we got that championship ring. You know what I'm saying? We brought that banner home. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can have your bullshit ass goddamn top 5. I'll take the banners any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have your bullshit MVPs, right? Where the league is out here just giving out stimulus packages to immigrants in the goddamn NBA as well. I mean, Joe Biden's doing it as far as how we outside of sports in the real world. And in the sports world, Adam Silver is out here giving out stimulus packages to immigrants in the NBA. This is true fact. Even ESPN is doing this shit, right? All 4 players that she just named are all immigrants. Fucking the Joker, her number 1 player, overseas. Luka, overseas. Giannis, overseas. SGA, from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Now, unless you consider, if you somebody like myself who kind of considers America to be all one, which it pretty much is, then, SGA is from the land. You know what I'm saying? SGA is from the land technically. You know what I'm saying? But, as we got these borders and shit like that, SGA is not from the land, okay? So, it is what it is. He's Canada, okay? But with that logic, what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? This is just a terrible take at the end of the day. But anyway, let's just keep going.
One of the most efficient guards. And then that leaves a final spot that is up for grabs. And I think it's very difficult because Jason Tatum right now, based off of how we finished, I think he takes a lot of criticism, but his consistency needs to be respected. In the postseason, I believe he averaged 25, 9, and 6. In the regular season, 27 and 8. And some people don't really understand that he was asked to do more with less because of the talent that surrounded him. Adding Kristaps Porzingis, who I have called from day one a huge X factor, so much to the point that I think other people, other teams, are looking for their own version of stretch bigs. That's why we're talking about Lauri Markkanen a lot in the NBA, especially with...
Please, Lauri Markkanen is not no goddamn Kristaps Porzingis. Whatever, man. But anyway.
Teams trying to improve. You've got Drew Holiday that helped out a lot. Derek White, who continues to take steps in improvement. So Jason Tatum had to be Mr. Consistency, which he was in the regular season, and then try to fulfill the expectations of the world, trying to be that guy in the postseason, where we saw there were some lulls, but still he was consistent. And I do think that Jaylen Brown...
Now, how was Jason Tatum playing at some lows? Like, what are you talking about? Did you even watch? Like, that's what I mean. Like, did you even watch the games? Or was you too busy gargling and swallowing the Joker while his ass was motherfucking losing to goddamn Ant-Man and them? Was you too busy gargling and swallowing while goddamn SGA was getting his ass kicked by Luka and them? Was you too busy gargling and swallowing while goddamn Embiid was running around here getting eliminated in the first round? Okay? This is just fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Jason Tatum was out here making plays, playing great defense, guarding 1 through 5, literally, okay? Jason Tatum was out here doing all kind of shit. Shit that, back in 2012 and stuff like that, where, y'all would say LeBron was the best player in the NBA and possibly the GOAT. He out here guarding he can guard 1 through 5 and all this other stuff. He playmaking for his teammates and he can still get it done. Right? But, it's Jason Tatum, he can get no credit. He get no credit for that. His playmaking ability. The level of attention that he's drawn whenever he touches the ball, whenever he decides to put the ball on the floor and get into that paint, guys got to collapse. Guys got to they got to leave the shooters because can't nobody guard this nigga one-on-one. Jason Tatum, you on an island with Jason Tatum, teams was not going for that. They like, nah, hold up. We going to bring help. We bring in help, period. You know what I'm saying? We're not letting Jason Tatum play one-on-one because you're going to get cooked for 50 doing some shit like that. So Jason Tatum had to adjust, and which he did. And this is why we hanging up banner 18. Jason Tatum is a key reason why we're hanging up banner 18. No disrespect to the other players because the other players it's a team game anyway, right? But we're just calling the stars for what their roles are. You know what I mean? So he drew a lot of attention, and that freed up with Jaylen Brown was out here cooking and doing what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? This broad, man, like I said, like either you don't know basketball or this is your person, or this, you don't know, it's number one, you don't know basketball. Number two, this might be, your top 5 crushes or something like that, or guys that you might want to be with or something like that, or this is something ESPN told your ass to do. You know what I'm saying? So I give you got three, something in there is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Something in there is the truth because what she's saying absolutely makes no fucking sense. And this is why a motherfucker would be like, man, this is why I don't need to have women talking about men's sports. You know what I'm saying? And when women make statements like this, shit like this makes me kind of think of that. Like, see, this is why women should not be talking women's sports. Now, I don't know if this is some shit you got going on because for whatever the fucking reason got going on, but this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Surge as Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, diffuses the importance of Jason Tatum to the Celtics squad. The only caveat I had, the only thing that can make Tatum out of top 5 get bumped out to me is the Joel Embiid factor. Joel Embiid averaged 34, but only played 39 regular season games. So if you have to take one person off, if Joel Embiid was healthy, then maybe you'd say, okay, I'm not sure if Jason Tatum is in the mix based off of those other guys that I mentioned. So overall, yes, where we finished the season top 5, and I do think that the confidence he built from winning a championship will solidify that for the Celtics in the years to come.
So we're gonna go on based off what she wanted. She wants Joel Embiid to be a top 5 player. So she has Joel Embiid over Jason Tatum. This is pathetic, man. Now it's all about scoring points, right? Now it's all about averaging a bunch of points. But when Jason Tatum was out here leading the league in scoring and all that, did he get MVP? Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. When Jason Tatum was out here averaging 30 last year, did he get MVP? Did he get any votes for MVP? No, he did not. Okay. Like I said, man, she's trying to argue whether or not Jason Tatum is actually a top 5 player. It is crazy to me that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is not considered in the top 5. How the fuck aren't these niggas considered in the top 5? I don't get it. How ain't both of these brothers considered top 5 right now? This is ridiculous, man. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. I can't wait for the season to start. I can't wait till we get them rings. You know what I'm saying? But that's a long way. I ain't really even thinking about ceremony right now. Like I said, I'm riding on the high right now. It's a green summer. You know what I'm saying? It's a green summer. And when it's a green summer, it's going to be a beautiful summer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When the Celtics win a championship, it's a green summer out here. We running the country right now. You know what I'm saying? We running the goddamn country right now at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be on the lookout for my Steelers and shit this year, man. My Steelers, we gonna make some shit happen this year. You know what I mean? The Steelers gonna make some shit happen this year. You know what I'm saying? I might be going back to back. You know what I mean? I might be going back to back. I might get the Celtics this year, and then I might football season start. The Steelers might come through and get that goddamn 7th Lombardi trophy. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers might come through and get that 7th Lombardi trophy. So you know what I'm saying? I might be going back to back this year. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Only the Most High knows. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully the Most High can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Only He knows. I've been dying for a goddamn Steelers Super Bowl, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been dying and dreading, just like I've been waiting for the Celtics to goddamn win one. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, people don't respect the grind. People don't respect that shit no more. They only respect that shit with foreign players. They only want to give the keys to the NBA to the foreign players at the end of the day. This is why you got the bullshit of motherfuckers talking about the Joker, the top 5. He the best center of all time. The Joker, he won 3, giving this nigga MVPs. The Joker, he the best player, Mr. Triple-Double. How the fuck is the Joker the Mr. Triple-Double? Nigga never averaged a triple-double. But then when it's Russell Westbrook, who done averaged a triple-double for 3 out of 4 seasons. Niggas will get out here and talk about Russell Westbrook is stat padding. He's stat padding. When it was Russell Westbrook, but Joker ain't never averaged a triple-double in his goddamn tired-ass goddamn career at the end of the day. And y'all out here acting like this nigga is Mr. Triple-Double. No, sir, he is not. No, ma'am, he is not Mr. Triple-Double. That belongs to Russell Westbrook, a man who actually averaged a triple-double in a season. Not a nigga who have good nights where he close to a triple-double or a couple nights where he might actually have a triple-double, right? But y'all be just willing to lay the red carpet out for these goddamn foreign players, man. And I see right through y'all niggas, man. I see right through y'all niggas, man. I'm so glad that Tatum and Brown brought the championship back to America. Two top 2 stars in the league that's American born and American made. Okay. I'm glad them brothers brought this thing back at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Brought the keys to the NBA back to America. I'm glad that they did that. You know what I'm saying? Because man, the level of D riding, man, that they have for these foreign players, man. When Giannis won the championship, Giannis was the best thing since sliced bread. Then the Celtics knocked this nigga out, and the Celtics get close. They lose to the Warriors. Then it was Steph Curry, okay? The Joker wins a championship. It's respectfully okay. You know, you can call him the best player in the world, right? Okay, cool. But when a nigga get knocked out, he not the best player no more, okay? Now that crown goes to whoever fucking wins that championship. The crown belongs to goddamn Jason Tatum. That's who the crown belongs to right now. And Jaylen Brown. They sharing the crown, okay? The Celtics, we wearing the goddamn crown at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing the goddamn crown right now. And all of the goddamn Celtic Nation, all across the country and all across the goddamn world, we wearing the goddamn crown right now. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So, you know, you can either love it or hate it, or get mowed down. You know what I'm saying? Which way? Because, you know, now everybody think, oh, man, the Sixers, man, they got Paul George, man. Man, yeah, man. The Knicks, man, they got Mikal Bridges. Line them hoe-ass niggas up, and we going to knock them hoe-ass niggas down. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. I'm with all the smoke. I ain't scared of none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no goddamn Paul George and Embiid and them niggas, man. I'm not worried about them niggas. I got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Derek White and Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, Drew Holiday, Peyton Pritchard. I'm good. I'm strapped up. I'm ready to go to war. What they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talk about, oh man, the Knicks, man. They got the Villanova team that won the net. Nigga, this ain't college. This ain't college, nigga. I don't give a fuck about these niggas who used to be on Villanova together and won a national championship, nigga. That was college. You know what I'm saying? That was college. And I'm not worried about the Knicks. I'm happy for the Knicks because I would love to go to New York and shut New York down in New York. I would love for that to happen and send them niggas home in the Garden. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that we made that happen this year. I was hoping it was going to be Knicks and goddamn and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. I was hoping that would happen. But maybe we might get that this year. Maybe we might get that this next season coming up. We might have a Knicks and Celtics goddamn Eastern Conference Finals. That shit will be lit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens, but I'm not worried about that. But everybody going to start picking their teams. Oh, man, the Pacers, man. Oh, man, the Cavaliers, man. Oh, man, you know, the Sixers, man. Oh, man, you know, the Knicks, man. You know, everybody going to want to start picking everybody and jumping out the bushes as soon as the Celtics lose to one of these niggas in the regular season. Like I said, I can't wait for it, man. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we're going to be strapped up. We're going to be ready for war, man. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. We're going to be ready for war when the time comes. But it is what it is, though, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. Shout out to Celtic Nation. You know what I'm saying? Celtic Nation worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason Tatum. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. Because like I said, honestly, both of these niggas is top 5. Okay? Like, yeah, you heard me, nigga. Both of these niggas is top 5. You have 2 players that was averaging about 20-something a game. In the regular season, they both average at least about 25. So you have two dynamic players who could be stars in their own right and can get up here and jack up a bunch of shots and go for 30 apiece on individual teams, right? But they came together and they finally made it happen and they made it work. They found a perfect duo, a perfect way to play. And they got other dogs on the team that's great players as well. And they all made it work. You know what I'm saying? It's like baking a cake. It's like putting together a great dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting together your favorite dinner to actually, you know, it's like putting together a Thanksgiving a feast. You know what I'm saying? They found a way to put it all together. Got a little collard greens over here, some mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Some goddamn mac and cheese, grandma's mac and cheese, auntie's mac and cheese, you know what I'm saying? Got a little turkey over here, you know what I'm saying? Got a little, you know what I'm saying? Some goddamn peach cobbler and shit, some goddamn yams over here, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they found a way to put this goddamn beautiful dinner together, and they got it done. They got it done. So, it is what it is, man. Y'all can hate, but the facts remains that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are both top 5 players. The fact that they're still out here talking about motherfucking all these foreign players being over Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is fucking disgusting. And it just shows you that the NBA has the same agenda as the goddamn Democratic Party, bro, and Joe Biden. They're no different. Both of these niggas are allowing foreigners to come through and get all the benefits, right? Like I said, Joe Biden's doing the same shit that we seen him opening the borders up, letting these folks come through, get prepaid debit cards, giving them money every month, cash money. We're not talking about food stamps, no shit, cash money. Letting them niggas stay in 3 to 4 star, 5, and some even 5-star hotels, okay? Letting them niggas get car loans, business loans, all kind of shit. Just rolling out the red carpet for these niggas. And guess who's doing the same shit? The motherfucking NBA. Giving the Joker 3 MVPs. Luka gets no scrutiny. This broad got up here and said Luka's the second best player in the league. Okay? Joker number 1, Luka number 2. And this nigga just lost in the finals. Okay? Giannis is number 3, and the nigga got knocked out in the first round. Giannis number 3, okay? Another foreign player, okay? Number 4, SGA, a nigga who got knocked out by Luka, okay? He got knocked out by Luka, but he's the 4th best player in the league, okay? And Luka got knocked out by Jason Tatum in the finals. What are we talking about? And Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was locking up goddamn Luka in the goddamn finals, but somehow, some way, Jaylen Brown is not even considered a top 5 player. This is what I mean. ESPN and, the Democratic Party, they're just like one and the same, bro. They're literally like one and the same at the end of the day. They talk the same talking points. And, even when ESPN decides they want to talk about political issues, they attack it based on some Democratic kind of talking points. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this shit long enough to know that a lot of this shit don't even got nothing to do with basketball. This ain't got nothing to do with a sport. This is just a fucking agenda that they're doing for foreign players, bro. This is just what it is. And even when it came down to the 5th spot, she didn't want to give Jason Tatum that spot. She really gave that spot to Joel Embiid, another foreign player, okay? So she don't even have Tatum in the top 5. The only reason why she gave it to Jason Tatum is because Joel Embiid only played 34 games this season. But had he played more games, then she would have gave it to Joel Embiid. So like I said, it shows you what the agenda is when it comes down to the NBA. And I'm just so glad that Brown and Tatum got it done and knocked this whole narrative about these foreign players and shit like that, man. Because, I'm getting sick and tired of, we about to watch Team USA get out here this summer and beat the brakes off of everybody in the world. But you're going to have motherfuckers out here to tell you that if the Joker is really the best player in the world, let's see that shit happen this summer then. You know what I'm saying? Let's see him go play for Siberia, and let's go see what happens when they play the American USA team. Let's see what happens. Luka, the best player, second best player in the world. Let's see what happens when his ass got to play the team, when goddamn Sylvania got to play the goddamn Team USA. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when SGA out there in Canada got to play Team USA. Now, I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you, though. Canada do got a nice little squad. I was looking at their squad. I was like, damn, hold on. Yeah, them niggas is kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? They do got a nice little squad going on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold y'all niggas on that. But let's see if he can prove that, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if them niggas can prove that. You know what I mean? When Giannis get out there and play for Greek or Greece and shit like that, let's see him prove that against Team USA. Let's see him get it done. Other than that, need y'all hoe ass niggas out there on goddamn ESPN. Stop it with all these weird ass foreign agendas and shit like that y'all out here doing, because it's cap. It's cap, and y'all lying and y'all stretching shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all refuse to give these American brothers they goddamn credit, man. Y'all refuse to give these niggas their credit. You know what I mean? This nigga Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP, but he's not considered a top 5 player in the NBA. How? When did we move the goalposts? I know a lot of niggas hate Jason Tatum for whatever reason. You niggas hate Jason Tatum, right? But Jaylen Brown won the Finals MVP. Okay, so that means he was the best player on the team. Like I said, all of a sudden we're moving the goalposts. Anybody who's won over these last couple years, we've been stamping him as the best player in the league, right? I'm not a big fan of the Joker, but the nigga won it. He won the finals and he won the Finals MVP. He has to be considered the best player going in the world coming into this season. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I told you, I don't believe that nigga deserved. I think maybe he deserved maybe one MVP. He damn sure did not deserve the MVP he got this year. That's a fact. And I want to say maybe that first MVP that he got. But for whatever reason, they gave this nigga, they just handed this nigga 3 MVPs. This shit is disgusting, man. I'm still mad about a lot of that shit. But, regardless of my personal feelings about the shit, the man won a championship and he won a Finals MVP. I would be a hater to get out here and say, man, he ain't the best player in the world. I might personally may feel like that, but he got it done at the highest level. He has to be considered the man. He got to be considered the man, period. When Giannis got it done, he had to be considered the man. When Steph Curry made me sick to my stomach and beat us in Boston, he had to be considered the man coming into that next season and won Finals MVP, right? But now when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, when Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown is not even considered a top 5 player. You're putting people who never even won a championship over this man. Embiid, SGA, Luka are all considered over Jaylen Brown, even though he won the NBA Finals MVP, the most prestige trophy that you can get at the top of the top when the cream rises to the goddamn top. This man can't even be considered a top 5 player. It lets you know that there's agendas going on in the NBA and for these foreign players, bro. It's a fact. And then not only that, the shit is happening out here on these YouTube streets too. Don't nobody want to get out here and be like, yo, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, they're both top 5 players in the league. They're both top 5. You know what I'm saying? Or there's no talk of running around here saying, oh, Jaylen Brown is the best player in the NBA right now. Jaylen Brown is the best player in the NBA right now. There's no talks of that. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas more hating on YouTube. You got more niggas hating on Jason Tatum about, oh man, Jason Tatum's so cringe. I see a bunch of shit on Twitter about Jason Tatum don't have a quote of his own. He was trying to be like Kevin Garnett. Or Jason Tatum at his speech at the after party, he did the Kanye speech about, everybody want to know what would happen if I didn't win. And then I guess we'll never know. That was Kanye. That was Kanye. Kanye said it at the Grammys. Like, yo, bro, y'all niggas get off that man dick, man. Don't y'all niggas got girls or some shit like that? Don't y'all niggas got a wife or something like that? Know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas got some hoes or something. Y'all over here stalking this man, Jason Tatum. Y'all like that nigga. That's what it really come down to. Y'all find that nigga Jason Tatum attractive. That's what it really is. Y'all niggas attracted to Jason Tatum. That's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want attention from that man JT, man. Y'all niggas disgusting out here, man. You know what I'm saying? That man got a whole girlfriend and shit out here. I don't know if that's his fiance or nothing like that, but he got a whole girlfriend out here. He got pregnant. That man got a baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? That man got a baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That man, get off that man D's like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Get off that man D's like that, hating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum, I don't like him because he's pretty. He actually is he's actually pretty. He's actually a pretty guy, but you know what? You know what? He reminds me of the guys that, all the girls used to like, and this, that, and the third. And yeah, man, fuck Jason Tatum, man. Yeah, man, because it was a girl on the cheerleading team that I liked, but she liked it this other guy. Yes, he was handsome. He was handsome. But you know what? Fuck that guy. And that's who Jason Tatum remind me of. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hating on Jason Tatum because they got turned down by a girl in the third and fourth grade and shit. And she went on to be with the goddamn basketball player, football player, or the star athlete of the school and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, niggas is out here in their feelings because they couldn't bag that one. Many of bad bitches at the end of the day in school. We all went to school with a bunch of bad bitches and shit, but, everybody got that one. You be like, God damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna front. Tell like it is, TV. We ain't gonna front. We done had that one girl. We was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget it. Her name was LaShonda, actually. I ain't gonna sit there and hold you. Man, I never forget it. This chick, dark-skinned chick, man, she was like the most beautiful thing that I ever seen in life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I was young. I was in a goddamn summer camp. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, she was fine, man. I mean, goddamn. You know what I mean? She had these box braids. She was just perfect smile. She was nice. You know what I'm saying? But, I just wasn't her kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of broke my heart a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She liked it. One of the dudes that, I was kicking it with. And, that was fine. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I don't really harp a lot of hard feelings about shit. When it's my time to shine, it be my time to shine. You know what I'm saying? And that time did come, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, like I said, I was an athlete, so, and I was doing other things in the streets. So, it was my time to shine, you know what I'm saying? I think she ended up I ended up growing up anyway at that point. We all started going to different schools and shit like that. And, the camp got shut down. So, we all, actually one of the guys that she actually did like, we ended up going to the same high school and shit like that together. We ended up being in the same shop class and shit like that. So, like I said, we was always cool, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I never forget it. But like I said, I don't hold no resentment and shit over nobody. Like, yeah, man, anything I have criticisms over is anything that's, logical within the game of basketball. Some of y'all be coming from, it's got to come from something deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's got to come from a deeper place than it just being on the surface level and us just talking some X's and O's in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit is agenda-based, okay, narrative-based. It has nothing to do with what the ins and outs and the X's and O's of basketball. And as you see with this broad right here, like I said, when they say that, women should not be talking men's sports, she puts it right into context. And like I said, it's either she don't know what the fuck she's talking about, which to a certain degree, I want to say, is not true because she is a basketball player. She's played the game of basketball, been in the WNBA. So I don't want to say that. But to a certain degree, it's either she don't know basketball, she has some kind of crush on these guys. This is her personal kind of top five of guys that she would like to be with, you know what I'm saying? Or ESPN told her, this is your list. Now, this is the top five. I don't care what order you put it in, but this is the top five that you have to get out here. But hold up, what about this guy? What about that guy? You read what your contract said? Did you read what your contract said? It says what? Did you do what we tell you to do, right? In a nutshell, right? Yeah. That's what the contract says. Okay, well, look, this is the five that we gave you, okay? Okay, nigga woman, okay? This is the top five we gave you. Read that contract, okay? So you don't have a mind of your own no more, okay? We pay you to get out here and say the shit to the masses that we want you to say. What you thought you was gonna come up here and be like, tell like it is TV freestyling and shit? No. We don't do that kind of shit. We don't allow truth on mainstream media. Okay, we don't allow the truth to be on mainstream media, okay? This ain't the YouTube and all that shit that they over there doing, okay? This is mainstream media. We lie, and paint narratives. That's what we do over here. We want motherfuckers to obey what we push on them, okay? Okay. So number one, I have the Joker. Number two, I got Luka Doncic. Number three, I got Giannis. Number 4, I got number 4, I got SGA, and number 5. See, I would want to put Jason Tatum at number 5, but I got Joel Embiid. Disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas disgust me on ESPN, and y'all don't know shit about basketball. Y'all know shit about basketball. Y'all too busy riding LeBron. Y'all been too busy riding LeBron James so hard to where the point y'all can't even move on from y'all league when it comes down to American players. How the fuck is Luka Doncic over? How the fuck is Joker over Ant-Man when Ant-Man knocked out the Denver Nuggets in Joker? How is Ant-Man not over the Joker when he knocked him out of the playoffs? Okay, how is that possible? But see, this is what happens when you got narrative and you know this agenda to push the foreign basketball players. Okay, now like I said, I'm gonna need the foreigners to come out here in Team USA and stand on that business when it comes down to the shit that ESPN is holding these players. They said best players in the world. Okay, so Jason Tatum is not a top 5 player in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna need SGA, Luka, and the Joker and them to get out here and possibly win the gold. That's what I'm gonna need them to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need them to get out there and do that. You know what I mean? If they want to prove me something at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. But this is absolutely disgusting that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is not considered top 5 players in the NBA. Y'all moving the goalposts. Y'all being hypocrites. And, you know, y'all expose yourself. I ain't got exposed. I'm just, like I said, I'm just here to just, you know, I'm just here to just to put the toe tag on a hoe ass nigga. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to zip up the body bag. That's all I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to get the kill. Y'all killed yourself. I ain't here to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to do that. I'm here to put the little note on the toe tag. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to put the little note on put the little number on the toe tag. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just to zip the body bag up. Y'all niggas killed your own self. I'm here to close the casket on you hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm here for. You know what I mean? Lying ass goddamn ESPN and they goddamn narratives. That's why I don't watch ESPN no more. That's why I don't watch First Take. That's why I don't watch none of that shit no more, because y'all niggas is garbage. Nobody respect ESPN. No, look, bro. Nobody respect First Take no more, man. Nobody respect First Take no more, man. I'm saying y'all niggas out here still respecting First Take, man. Y'all niggas is clowns. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here.